In today's story, we're diving deep into the rise of Charlie Kirk. From a suburban kid with no college degree to building one of the most influential conservative youth movements in America. Whether you agree with his politics or not, his story is an entrepreneurial case study in branding, niche domination, and building a media empire.
Charlie Kirk was born in 1993 in Prospect Heights, Illinois. His father was an architect, his mother a homemaker. In high school, Kirk wrote for a local newspaper, often questioning government spending. That was his first taste of shaping narratives. At just 18, he gave a speech at a conservative conference. That moment changed everything. A retired businessman, Bill Montgomery, noticed him. Together, they launched TurningPointUSA in 2012. And here's the lesson. Kirk didn't wait for credentials or degrees. He acted on a gap he saw. Conservative students lacked an organized voice. That's the entrepreneurial instinct. Spot the problem, then build the solution. In the early days, TurningPointUSA was small. A few student chapters, some flyers, and a lot of cold calls to colleges. But Kirk knew two secrets: consistency and visibility. He traveled constantly, speaking to anyone who would listen, even 10 students in a dorm lounge. One by one, the chapters grew. The breakthrough came with donors like Foster Freeze. Networking and pitching brought in the funding TPUSA needed to scale. By the mid-2000s, TPUSA had evolved into a national nonprofit. Its annual conferences drew thousands of students and big-name speakers. What started as an idea became a movement. By the way, if stories like this inspire you and you're serious about building something of your own, I put together 2 ebooks designed to help you. The first is 10 entrepreneurs who turned $0 into millions. Real stories with practical lessons. The second is the Side Hustle Playbook 2025, a step-by-step guide to starting your own income streams this year. You can grab both down in the description. All right, let's get back to Charlie's journey. Entrepreneurs don't survive on one income stream. And Charlie Kirk understood that early. First, he expanded into media. His daily podcast, The Charlie Kirk Show, reached millions. Second, books, royalties, credibility. Each book doubled as both revenue and marketing. Third, speaking fees, conferences, tens of thousands per appearance. And finally, real estate. By his early 30s, Kirk's net worth was reported around $12 million. The formula is simple: media plus products plus events plus investments. Build a platform, then expand it everywhere. Charlie Kirk's rise wasn't just about campus debates. It was about understanding how to turn attention into infrastructure. He knew that viral moments weren't enough. So he focused on building a professional network of staff, student ambassadors, and donors who could sustain momentum. By 2025, TurningPointUSA reported having a presence on more than 2,000 campuses, from major universities to small high schools, making it one of the largest student political organizations in the country. That scale gave him real cultural leverage, shaping conversations among the next generation. But Kirk didn't stop with one organization. He launched Turning Point Action, a political advocacy branch that could be more direct in supporting candidates and influencing elections. Unlike the nonprofit side, this allowed him to pour resources into political campaigns, rally events, and grassroots mobilization. He even expanded into faith-based outreach through TPUSA Faith, linking religion with his message to draw in an even wider base. This diversification showed that Kirk wasn't just running a student club. He was building a multifaceted empire. Financially, his story is equally striking. For nearly 5 years in TPUSA's early days, Kirk reportedly took no salary, betting everything on growth. That gamble paid off. Within a decade, public filings showed his pay skyrocketed into the high 6 figures, reflecting the scale of what he built. Beyond his salary, he invested in real estate,
including a Florida property valued at close to $855,000. Critics accused him of blurring lines between activism and personal gain, but supporters saw his financial growth as proof of success in the nonprofit space. His media presence also expanded rapidly. Beyond his daily podcast, Kirk became a regular on television news and collaborated with platforms like The Daily Wire. In 2025, he co-produced the documentary Identity Crisis, which explored gender and cultural debates. This media strategy wasn't just about influence, it was a business model. Content fueled his brand, and his brand fueled donations, partnerships, and speaking fees. By mastering the media cycle, Kirk ensured his name was never far from the headlines. Then came the tragic turning point. In September 2025, Kirk's assassination shocked both allies and critics. Yet in the days that followed, TPUSA reported over 62,000 signups from students who wanted to carry his vision forward. Leadership quickly moved to appoint his widow, Erica Kirk, as CEO and chair, signaling continuity and stability. In many ways, Charlie's passing ignited a second wave of growth for the organization. His legacy wasn't just about his own success. It was about creating a structure that could outlive him. No empire grows without critics. For Kirk, controversy was constant. His nonprofit faced questions about donors. His statements sparked outrage online. But here's the paradox. Every headline made him more visible. In business and media, attention is currency. Kirk leaned into debates instead of hiding, and his critics, they amplified his name. Entrepreneurs, take note. Criticism can either break you or scale you. If you stay consistent, even controversy can be free marketing. So what can you take away from Charlie Kirk's rise? 1. Start early, start small. Don't wait for credentials. Action beats perfection. 2. Find your niche. Kirk targeted conservative youth, an overlooked audience. 3. Be everywhere. Thousands of events built his authority. 4. Multiply your income streams. Media, books, speaking, investments. And 5. Leverage attention, even negative. Headlines can be growth fuel if you stay consistent. Love him or hate him, Charlie Kirk shows us that entrepreneurship isn't just about products. It's about platforms. Build a platform and you can expand into anything. Charlie Kirk's journey is about more than politics. It's about the power of vision, persistence, and strategy. From a suburban teenager to a multi-millionaire with a media empire, he turned a simple idea into a movement. So the question is, what's your turning point? If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We drop weekly entrepreneur stories just like this one. Hit the bell so you don't miss the next one. And don't forget, the ebooks are waiting for you in the description if you want to take your own journey to the next level. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next story.